Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So we are on a random server here and want to talk about something. I know you've all been there before with me. You're checking your inbox and it's in a different language, but you can make out the numbers, but they seem too good to be true. You can make out it's probably some resources and some money, but you probably think you're gonna get scammed. Or at least back in the day, that's what happened. Now it's a big business, big cottage industry in Evony selling resources. Another industry in Evony, top of the screen, Aptoide code, save you 5%, VIP, you know me. That is mine. It's active for 3 more days, starting now, 72 hours. I know there's a lot of codes out there, but if you want to support the channel, it's appreciated. So where are we? What random server? 430, that's my server. See guys, it is random. So one thing that is so difficult in Evony now is the buildings. It's ridiculous. And then you got the troops. These buildings, like look at how much they take. So it's hard to blame anybody, right? Like this is a low building now for me, 55, 65 billion. If I go to the troop training ones, they're like, let's see if I could open one up. Is there any troops available? I could speed up for you. Look at this. This is ridiculous stuff. So here, 86, 88, 86. That is just incredibly difficult to do. So I understand why people would be tempted by this. Anyways, let's get to the messages. So sometimes I get messaged, sometimes I play with these guys, sometimes my friends do, and then they send me these messages. And we investigate. We're like, you know, who's involved in this? What's the deal? And we don't do it. I'll be honest, I was offered, I think, 200 billion the other day for $150. And I just said like, no, like I just can't motivate myself to spend right now with the condition of our server not having a merge. Before, I've done it before for sure. Never to the extent that I've seen in these messages. But I think people should know, you know, hey, it's an opportunity for you. And also know what you're up against. So anyways, here's the messages. And today, I still sell my big players and nothing has happened yet. Thanks. So that was, you know, a question after the person asked like, hey, I'm worried about getting caught. If you want to buy, please text me and I will find the account and work on the server to serve you. Thank you. So here's a longer one. And I redacted all names, you know, want to protect people because this is just hearsay. You don't know if this is actually true, right? This is, you know, a foreign salesman who's trying to market a product. They could just be making stuff up. So those, the only people you sell to, do you sell to blank also? And so you guarantee 1,000 billion, so that's 1 trillion resource per month, or how will I get my trillion? Very interested. You just hit pay loot and get resources. Also resource, I will try to collect resource and get from monsters on your server. Okay, so $1 trillion for $3,000, are you ready? Do you sell to blank? So if you fight monsters, wouldn't you just be taking from my alliance? Yes, I've sold to him. He is going strong. So I know what some people might be thinking. $3 a billion, not a good deal. I agree with that. I just told you a price that was ridiculous. 200 billion for $150. It's hard to find anybody paying more than $2 anymore. But keep in mind, this was the first offer, 1,000 billion for $3,000. I'm sure it could be talked down. I'm sure it could be talked down if your entire alliance is going to be doing this. Also, one very important factor here, try and find me someone who will get you $1 trillion a month. You could find other bot farmers, other things like, you know, people who will run bots for you, but you're not going to get $1 trillion. Like these numbers are ridiculous and they could do multiple trillions. So they were just trying to sell to one person. I don't believe you sell to blank person. He's a good player. Show me you sell to him. You can ask him. And then they sent a bunch of images. Again, I protected the possibly innocent. So what these show you, like either someone's really, really good at storing food, or what happens when these transactions take place? The seller comes in, they pour it in a bunch of cities, they let you attack it and take resources, and they scout you as you're doing it to see how much you've taken. Okay, so that's where these scouts come in from. So the person said, here's the scouts I did when they were taken from me. And then here's another one from someone else. All this, you know, same server. And you could see. And then here's another one. Today, I still sell. Nothing has happened. And this is another image. So you can see they're all different with the numbers 119, 80, 122. And then there's another one here. And you could see level 40. I think you can still see the level 44. One of these is the same player. And you could see they did it at 43 and then again at 44. My big players and opened yet thanks. That current those. I guess, don't remember what I was doing there. And there's the thumbnail. One of my favorite thumbnails I've ever done. Could have been better. Maybe I could have improved it a little. Anyways, just want you guys to know. And hey, I don't know this guy. I'm not going to hook you up. So don't message me asking me how to get a hold of him. But you could find these people. You could probably go in any Discord and say, hey, looking to buy resource. And you're going to get a lot of private messages. So anyways, like, subscribe, leave a comment.